We're here at Oak Ridge today to kick off X-Lab. As you can see over here, the different companies that we're working with, Cray and AMD, are our partners on some advanced manufacturing that I'm going to show you in a little bit. But we don't have enough time to talk about all of the really fascinating things that are going on. You brought up what's going on in the Middle East, the challenges that are there, making sure that we have a market, a global market. And, you know, our partners, if you will, our allies, Saudi Arabia, for instance, they're increasing their production to meet these needs relative to the Iran sanctions. So the fact is, the United States is in this incredibly unique position now that we didn't find ourselves in for the last 50, 60 years. We're the #1 oil and gas producing country in the world. We are just about to be a net energy exporter, just within a few months of that occurring. So the challenges that we have are good challenges, whether it's on the side of artificial intelligence and all of this work that's being done here at Oak Ridge National Lab, or whether it's in building the infrastructure that we need to continue to supply the world with this insatiable appetite of American energy, particularly liquefied natural gas.
It was like a year since we exited the deal, the Iran deal. Then we did the most recent thing where, you know, we're going to penalize anyone that doesn't play along with us in terms of the embargo in Iran. And next thing you know, Israel apparently informed us that our troops were in danger. And also we had what's happening in Gaza and the renewed tensions there. It looks like Iran is behind all of this. And I just wonder, geopolitically and even for financial markets, whether we're factoring in, it's not a black swan, but that's certainly something that is not maybe on our radar screens to the extent that it should be. And it seems like it could get worse quickly.
Yeah, well, obviously, what Secretary Pompeo's doing, the other members, John Bolton, members of the National Security Council, of which the Department, the Secretary of Energy also sits upon that. We're keeping a close eye upon all the challenges that we have. But our real focus, we're not taking our eye off the ball with Iran and what they're doing, their support of terrorism, et cetera. And clearly the smart message for all of our friends and allies around the world is don't do business with these people. Until they understand that there is a way that you conduct yourself in the global community, we're not doing business with you. And we don't expect our friends to do business with them. So it's the right message. It's a strong message. But while that's going on, making sure that the United States has the infrastructure in place. It's one of the reasons that having a FERC fully functioning and getting these permits done. The Department of Energy obviously is very speedy in getting our permitting done for infrastructure that's to be put into place, whether it's an LNG export facility or whether it's a pipeline that FERC is overseeing. All of that together is part of a plan that the United States is putting into place to continue to be the dominant energy supplier for the world. I was just back from Europe. I was over in Brussels meeting with my counterparts in the European Union, and the desire to purchase American LNG obviously has never been higher. Our ability to be able to put that into place to counter the Russian gas that's over on the eastern side of Europe, and the stability of that market for these Europeans. You know, ask the Ukrainians what you think about Russian gas, and they'll tell you it may be a little cheaper, but what's the cost in the long run of your energy security?